Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This is Tagesir Hassan Bashom with your course Writing Skills number 1. And as you can see, this is Unit 1, Unit 2 about writing at word level, right? And because it's about writing at word level, then we are going to start with word classes. And in English language, word classes are not fixed. So some people say they are 8, some people say they are 9, and some people say they are 10. It depends on how you classify them. Now, here we are going to adopt a classification which now you can see in a minute. Adverb, pronouns, prepositions, conjunction, determinants. So what we are going to look at is the classification which takes this classification of 8 classes, and then we will talk about them one by one with examples. And these are nouns. And of course, you can see in the picture here, we have a number of people, right? And you can see a man, woman, men, and senior citizen. The senior citizen is here with the gray hair. It's another word for an old person, pensioner, right? And for things, we have animals, for example, number of pictures. You can, for things, we have things like computer, like printer, like keyboard, like chair. These are things. And of course, you can have a number of things here also, which, for which we can use nouns. Right. Auxiliary verbs can be used in places of full verbs. So sometimes they replace full verbs, and that is a very good thing in English. You don't repeat things from a stylistic point of view. So if you look at this example here, Taha loves action films, and so I don't want to say Umar loves. So I need a helping verb, does. So it becomes Taha loves action films, and so does Umar. Now this does here means loves, but I don't repeat it. Now look at number 2. Can you imagine what is here? You are right. It is do. The door may be locked. Now the same sentence with 2 different auxiliary verbs, modal verbs, and here it is not possibility. When we say the door may be locked, we are talking about probability. Now, number 9, you should see a doctor. Now, if you see your friend is not okay, and then you say to him or her, you should see a doctor. Now, should here expresses an advice, right? I need to do some assignments. Need to do. Right? I need to do that. Now, this is necessity. So we can say that auxiliary verbs can help us to perform a number of functions, like the ones we have just talked about from number 1 to number 10. The other category is adjectives. It's a very big class of words, and you can see some of them. If they are clear, you can see them in the boxes here. Now, an adjective actually describes a person or describes a thing, right? For example, if I have the word big and have the word red and have the word clever, these are adjectives. Now, for a house, which is a thing, I can say a big house. For light, I can say red light. And for idea, I say this is a clever idea, right? Some adjectives are irregular. They do not follow the pattern. They don't follow the ER and the most. So these are also problematic. So some irregular adjectives are like these ones, like good. So if we follow the rule, then we say gooda or the goodest. But it is not like that. So good becomes better, completely different. The letters are completely different. And that will be the best. So good, better, the best. Now, what about bad? Can you think about bad? You might say bad, worse, and the superlative is the worst. For well, we have better, like good, and we have the best. So well and good have the same pattern. Now, old, sometimes we say older. But here, if we are talking about members of the family, we don't say older, we say elder. So we say my elder brother, right? And he is the eldest person in the family. So we have elder and the eldest. You see that old, but it is elder, right? Now, some adjectives here do not inflect. They don't change. For example, asleep and dead and equal. I mean, conceptually, you cannot think about somebody who is more asleep than another person. You can't think about that, right? Or if an animal is dead and another animal is also dead, I cannot say this dog is more dead than that one because both of them are dead, right? And equal. Can some people be more equal than others? Unless in animal farm, some animals are more equal than others. Okay, thank you for listening, and we are going to continue Unit 2 another time.